Hello friends, this is Priyanka. Today we are going to solve a problem on frequency response analysis. Let us first observe what is the given question. Find sinusoidal steady state output for a system g of s is equal to 10 divided by s square plus 3s plus 10 for sinusoidal input r of t is equal to 8 cos 2t plus 30. Now we will compare this input with r of t is equal to a cos omega t plus phi. Then a is equal to 8, omega that is equal to 2 and phi that is equal to 30. So if we compare this input with the standard input, then we will get all the values. So for this input a cos omega t plus phi, what is the output? So output is y of t is equal to a modulus of g j omega cos of omega t plus phi, where phi is angle of g j omega. Now if we compare this output, then we have to find out what is the modulus of g j omega, that is the magnitude, and what is the phase angle phi, that is angle of g j omega. Now given system is in the form of s, that is g of s. So how we can convert this into g of j omega? That is, we have to replace s with j omega. So our first step is that we have to write the sinusoidal transfer function g j omega is equal to 10 divided by s square, that is j square omega square. So instead of s we have to put the j and omega. So j square omega square. So we know that the value of j, that is equal to under root of minus 1, and therefore j square is equal to minus 1. So here j square omega square, that is minus 1 into omega square. So I will directly write here minus omega square into 3s, that is plus 3 into s, that is 3 multiplied by j omega plus 10. So I will rewrite this. Now this 10 and omega square both are real, and here this is the imaginary number because it consists of j, that is j is under root of minus 1. So I will write here 10 divided by 10 minus omega square bracket complete plus 3j omega. So we can say that this is the real number and this is the imaginary number. Now we have to find out the magnitude. So magnitude, that is we have to take the modulus of this g j omega. So how to take the modulus? So when we take this modulus, then all the negative sign is getting converted into positive. So we know that j is under root of minus 1, j square is equal to minus 1. So if I take modulus of j square, then it will become plus 1. So we have to take here in the denominator, where j is there, we try to take its a square. So how we can take its a square? So if I take square root and square simultaneously, then there will be the value of j square. So I will take here modulus of g j omega is equal to 10 divided by, now here j is there, so we have to take here j square. So I will take square root and square simultaneously, that is square root of, now we have to take the square for this term, that is 10 minus omega square bracket square plus 3j square omega square, that is 3 square j square omega square, that is 9 omega square. And what about this j square? So because of here modulus, then j square is equal to minus 1, but modulus of j square is 1. So no need to write here. So this is the answer for modulus of g j omega. Now we will find out the angle of g j omega. So I will write here next step, angle of g j omega. Now if we observe for the sinusoidal transfer function, only in the denominator j omega term is there. So what is the basic formula? So basic formula, when j omega plus a divided by j omega plus b, which is equal to tan inverse of omega by a minus tan inverse of omega by b. Now this j omega plus a, this is in the numerator, so we have to take plus tan inverse of omega by a. and this j omega plus b is in the denominator, so we have to take minus sign for this tan inverse. Now this j omega term for this sinusoidal transfer function in the denominator, so we have to take here minus sign. Now we will understand what is the answer or how to calculate this angle with the help of S-plane, which is the combination of real axis and imaginary axis. So on real axis we have to take the numbers 1, 2, 3 on this positive side and minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 on the negative side. On this imaginary line the values are in the form of j omega, that is plus j, 2j, and here minus j, minus 2j, and so on. Now we will try to put all these values. So here 10 minus omega square, so this is real number, so we have to refer this transfer function. So I will try to put here, so 10 minus omega square, that is here the plus 10 minus omega square, so the point will somewhere here. Then on imaginary line here 3j omega, so 3j omega, that is after this 2j here will be 3j. Now I will take here the point of intersection, so this point of intersection we will get somewhere here. So this point of intersection, now we have to measure the angle. So how to measure the angle? We have to join this point of intersection with this origin, and we have to measure this angle theta. So how to measure this angle? Now what is the measurement? So if we observe, this is the right angle triangle. So what is the length for this vertical line? So here 3j omega. So magnitude is, we will say 3 omega. And here for this horizontal line it is 10 minus omega square. So 10 minus omega square. So tan theta is equal to 3 omega divided by 10 minus omega square. So theta is equal to tan inverse of 3 omega by 10 minus omega square. So this is the value of theta that we can calculate. But according to this equation, because this j omega plus b is in the denominator, so we have to refer here minus sign for this formula. So how we can write here? So here j omega term is this and b term is this. So I will write this term is b and this term is j omega. So according to this formula we have to take minus tan inverse of omega, that is this 3 omega divided by b, that is 10 minus omega square. So I will write here, so minus tan inverse of, now we have to remove this j because in this formula also j is not considered, so only omega. So we have to take 3 omega divided by 10 minus omega square. Now this omega, if we observe, if we compare this input, then omega is equal to 2. So I will put the value, that is tan inverse of 3 into 2, that is 6, divided by 10 minus omega square. So 10 minus 4, that is 6. So tan inverse of 1. So with the help of calculator we will calculate the tan inverse of 1, that is 45 degree. So here minus sign is there. So remember here minus sign is there. So minus 45 degree is the value of angle Gj omega. Now if we observe here, we have to also calculate the value of this modulus of Gj omega by putting the value of omega is equal to 2. So when we put here omega is equal to 2, so I will take try here 10 divided by under root of 10 minus 4, that is 10 minus 4, 6, and 6 square, that is 36, plus 9 into omega square, that is omega is 2, so 9 into 4, here is also 36. So here 36 plus under root of 36 plus 36, so we have to take here 36 plus 36 and square root, that is 8.48. So I will write here 10 divided by 8.48. So again we will take here 10 divided by 8.48, that is 1.17. So we will put the values now. So how to put the value? If we observe, I will write here y of t is equal to, so answer I will write y of t is equal to 8. So what is the value of a? That is 8. Modulus of Gj omega. So here is a 1.17 multiplied by 1.17 cos of omega t plus phi, that is into cos of omega t. So omega is 2 t plus, so plus phi is there 30 degree, plus 30 degree, and here the angle of Gj omega is minus 45 degree. Now again we have to take calculation, that is 1.17 multiplied by 8, 9.43 into cos of 2t minus, because minus 45 plus 30. So if I take this difference, then I will get minus 50. So here this is the answer.